So this is some advice that is not so, you know, maybe popular, common, politically correct, whatever. But if you don't like yourself, if you hate yourself, I'd like to tell you that maybe it makes sense. I'm not saying keep hating yourself, but maybe you're not someone you are proud of, and that's where it comes from. Now, of course, if you're very successful and you have a fantastic physique, you're amazing with people, your finances are in check, and all of these things are ticked off, then maybe it is a big issue. But I mean, again, this is not politically correct, but a lot of like that initial self improvement progress, that like big bump, it's that peak is when you hate yourself, or at least the situation you are in. But sometimes you do hate yourself a little bit because you are mad at yourself for having allowed you to be in that situation. And while fixing mental health issues is absolutely fantastic and always do that, sometimes you need to understand that it's not the issue, it's not how you feel that is the problem. Maybe there's something that makes sense. Maybe you should or literally should feel that way. If your situation is terrible, for example, if I had no money, no friends, I did nothing productive, and I consumed junk food and all sorts of instant gratification stuff all day, went to bed late, who wouldn't hate themselves? Because you are doing that to yourself. You're like a terrible, terrible friend. You're your worst enemy when you're doing that. And would you not hate your worst enemy if the enemy did that to yourself? You would, wouldn't you? So it kind of makes sense to feel that way. Now, of course, if you can feel more confident, that's good. But what I'm saying is, don't feel bad for having these feelings and these thoughts, because if your situation is shit, then of course you're going to feel like shit. I mean, it's obvious. And I don't see how you should feel good in that in that particular situation, because the situation isn't good. But yeah, do things that the person that would love you would do. The person that would love you would encourage you to be productive. The person would encourage you to go for your goals. The person would encourage you to go outside. The person would encourage you to meet new people. The person would encourage you to eat healthy and exercise. So be your best friend and not your worst enemy. Yeah, that's all. Bye bye.